right. Just follow me.
My TARDIS when I'm backed into a corner.
Good. We're here.
Such peace.
If you must go off on your own, there's naught to be done. I only hope you'll return sooner rather than later.
It's not our place to hurry the Arisen.
I must ask you to comport yourself with the utmost civility while you are within the masquerade hall.
You're far from your station, are you not?
I was bored out my skull guarding the palace. At least here I can listen.
This is a single heavy task. Overwhelming. Business to attend.
Such quietude is a blessing.
Have you heard? There's to be more restrictions on goods traded with Batar. Apparently,
My sword and bow now. Wait for the new equipment's coming.
Is there nary a chance to make a fresh acquaintance?
Such quietude is a blessing.
Naught compares to
I'd soon stay out of sight.
I find it liberating to hide my face for a time. I find it liberating to hide my face for a time. I find dressing for these occasions awfully tedious.
Head for the road if all goes awry.
would seem our sovereign has recovered enough to walk. Word reached my ear that he would be attending, though I've yet to...
Another fancy party hosted by the Arisen.
So, tell me more of this Fox cart.
As I hear it, it turned from the highway. Strange are oft called nomads. They are transient creatures by nature.
Cough cough, hidden door in the back.
Hey, come on, no back, no hints. I gotta find it.
Okay, there is no hidden door, I was lying.
Fine dressing for this occasion. Off to market I go. Enough gold to spend as 'tis.
Ah, I thought I could hear a sound when I was walking past there. Nice.
Still, found it quite hard to find. Slightly smiling face, well, guess it's old school.
Yeah, I kind of appreciate it, to be honest with you. In Skyrim, it'd have a big quest marker on the map with like a neon light outside.
This will be your favorite part of the game.
Alright.
I promise.
What is it? Has something happened?
We have it on good authority that a suspicious individual passed through here.
In here.
Open up!
You're dressed rather austerely for a patron.
My humblest apologies, Lady Wilhelmina. We've had reports of an unseemly character in the vicinity, you see, and...
Preposterous. I was out front till but a moment ago, and I did not see so much as a shadow.
Be that as it may.
You are excused. Leave this place, ere you invite our noble host's wrath upon yourself. I will summon you if aught is amiss.
Pray forgive the intrusion.
And what business have you here? In the nobles' playground? You've the face of someone in search of a juicy morsel. Would you be looking for this, perchance?
Come on, then. Keep pouring. Do you take me for some green lad who can't handle his cups? I'm your damned king, and a king deserves royal treatment.
Of course, Your Majesty. Tell us, Your Majesty, would you prefer more drink, or shall we find some other way to amuse ourselves?
Aye. Let's change things up.
I believe I cautioned you to keep your drunken revelry in check, lest you forget these celebrations of your valor are but a pretense for more serious matters.
I know. I do. It's just I get the poison in me and things happen is all.
You need only serve as our false king until Sven becomes consul. Till then, however, you would do well to remember that your role demands a certain degree of dignity. I trust you understand your position, Your Majesty.
Nay, I mean, as you say, I'll go and sober up.
Why not remove yours as well? This is not the masquerade hall, and we now find ourselves quite alone. What say we dispense with such pretenses and speak openly with one another, Lord Phasus?
That will do. If you're discovered, yours won't be the only head that rolls. What is your purpose here, I wonder? If you came to learn of the Sovereign, then 'tis as you have seen. The man is naught but a ale-swilling pretender propped up by the Queen Regent. Of course, that begs the question. If he's a mere mummer, then where might our true Arisen be? You'd best go. I'll do what I can to help you make your escape. As you can see, I run an establishment that caters to certain pleasures. You're welcome to come and play anytime, if you escape with your life, that is. Know, however, that our services do not come cheap.
Would be worthy patrons.
I have nightmares if I let myself worry
It's
over
quiet
much.
about. Fine place to collect my...
Nice place, this.
Oh, Master, I thought I might never see you again.
Do take care not to stray so far next time.
It seems you have obtained information regarding the false sovereign. Captain Brant will be eager to hear of it, I'm sure. I expect Captain Brant will want to hear of this. I know where that person can be found, Master. This way.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
Now there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away. There's a ladder here.
We ought to...
Here at last.
The rules at your neck.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. A place with books likely to entice Magistrate Waldo, you say? Naught springs to mind, I'm of Kendrick of the Gracious Hand. Is there aught else you would speak of, your Majesty? I bear word from Regent Ken Sven, your Majesty. Yes, a minister who happens to be one of the Queen Regent's staunchest and most powerful allies in the palace. From the pains he took to remain on scene, 'tis plain that Allard wished this delivery kept away from prying eyes. That alone is reason to suspect a connection to Deeza's schemes. The Regent Kin intends to call Allard to his chambers come nightfall. He bids you to use this opportunity to search the minister's chambers and see if there's aught to be learned. What say you, your Majesty? Are you willing to undertake this task? I shall ensure that the door to the minister's chambers is open between midnight and dawn. Pray, use that time to infiltrate and uncover aught worthy of suspicion.
There is only one acceptable outcome. Complete and utter success.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim. Well, well. He is merely Deeza's puppet, then. 'Tis likely that he knows naught of her schemes, even were he to be removed. I suspect some other would simply be made to take his place. But if there's aught that compels my attention, 'tis this other man you mention. Phasus, was it? He seems a man of import, and yet I have never heard of him. Pray, allow me to investigate this matter further. You've done well, Your Majesty. Thank you.
So the false sovereign, Queen Regent Deeza, and this Phasus fellow are all working together. Quite the sordid trio, eh?
I'm not sure what we're dealing with here.
Stand strong!
Over here! Now you've got a my temper. I'm always doing about a dozen things at once.
I've little enough gold to spend as
Well,
tears.
no,
Could use
sir.
a bit of fun to brighten my day.
Fine wears all.
I'm not sure what to do with myself today.
Tis nice to see everyone too.
The person we seek isn't here. Perhaps we'd best come back later?
I'm not sure we're making any progress here. We might want to remind ourselves of the particulars of our task.
We're off to Burnworth Palace then. Let us make for the palace, that you might investigate Minister Allard's chambers. Though I cannot enter the palace myself, I will at least escort you to the entrance.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
Here already, are we?
Beg pardon, sir. But you are the Arisen, are you not? Captain Brandt bade me ask aught of you, if you would hear it. However, 'tis a matter best kept from prying ears. Might we not move to a more discreet location?
This may require a delicate touch.
Mayhap we'll come here and have a day to ourselves.
Money can buy comfort, sure, but not happiness. I'm nodding off where I stand.
Everyone's busy with their own affairs. It's well tiring.
I wish the minister would be more careful. He takes the sentinel posted outside his chambers with him.
I have been waiting for you, Arisen.
While we're here, shall we take care of that other task we were entrusted with as well?
We shall have to decide which is the most pressing. We cannot... do everything at once.
We're off to Burnworth Palace then. Let us make for the palace, that you might investigate Minister Allard's chambers. Though I cannot enter the palace myself, I will at least escort you to the entrance.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
Where the... Whoa!
Ice is not a threat to us. We may have to rethink our strategy.
A gift of fire! Mind you don't burn your fingers.
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe, well and true.
Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement. Over here!
Hold fast, Arisen! I shan't let you fall!
The Arisen is in your charge!
Prepare yourself!
That's it! I shan't be bested by the likes of you.
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
Ah, excellent find.
Here at last!
We meet again. Truth be told, I was hoping we might. Would you care to stay and talk a moment? I'm glad. Sit down, won't you? I'm rather fond of this place. I ne'er imagined a city could be like this. So full of excitement. And how could I have? In all my life, I've hardly left the palace. My mother is quite strict. You understand. Oft did I long for a taste of normal life. Even aught as simple as going shopping for myself. My mother has always procured the things I covet for me, so to pick out an item and obtain it with my own hands held a certain appeal. Which reminds me, I owe you a debt. I fear I cannot repay the full sum all at once. I have rather little in the way of spending money. Pray, take this for now. You'll have more when next we meet. My apologies, friend, but I'd best be going. I mustn't let Mother find out I left the palace. Thank you for indulging me. I do hope we'll see each other anon. Till then, farewell.
I overheard some of the soldiers standing guard outside the palace discussing a curious rumor.
Regarding the Queen Regent and an important personage, you mean?
Aye. Tell is her ties to this figure from the neighboring country have a romantic tint.
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost hospitality.
We must rest, though the sun is still up. The sun may have fallen, but the day is far from over.
Shall we check our packs and be off?
I don't know about you, but I am full of vim and vigor.
Still have